Hello, and welcome to Once Upon a Time in Black History. I am your host, Tamara Shiloh, author, educator, and owner of the Multicultural Bookstore in Richmond, California, and Las Vegas, Nevada. You can also find us on my website at onceuponatimeInBlackHistory.com. Our shows are sponsored by the Multicultural Bookstore, and if you're interested in becoming a sponsor, please send me an email at tamarashiloh@gmail.com. Alrighty then, let's get this party started. Hello everyone, and welcome to Once Upon a Time in Black History. My name is Tamara Shiloh, and I am your host. I also invite you to visit my multicultural bookstore at www.multiculturalbookstore.com. You will find some great titles. There's something for everyone. So, for your next great read, visit our website. Once again, that's multiculturalbookstore.com. Okay, so let's get on with this great episode. Today, I want to share the powerful story of a man whose invention saved lives and changed railroad safety forever. His name is Andrew Jackson Beard. Andrew Jackson Beard was born in 1849 on a plantation in Woodland, Alabama. He was born into slavery, which meant his early life was filled with hard work and very few choices. But when slavery ended, Andrew stepped into freedom with a strong desire to build a better future. From a young age, he worked hard and learned many skills. He became a farmer, carpenter, blacksmith, and railroad worker. He didn't have access to formal schooling, but he learned by observing, experimenting, and asking an important question over and over again. And that question he would ask, how can this be done better? While working as a farmer near Birmingham, Alabama, Andrew noticed that farming tools, especially plows, were not very efficient. Instead of accepting the problem, he decided to fix it. In 1881, Andrew earned his first patent for an improved double plow. Just a few years later, he sold the rights to that invention for $4,000, which would be worth nearly about $100,000 today. This success allowed him to buy land and invest in real estate, an incredible achievement for a Black man in the late 1800s. But his most important invention came from a painful personal experience. While working on the railroad, Andrew was involved in a dangerous accident during a train car coupling operation. At the time, workers had to stand between moving train cars to connect them by hand. This job was extremely dangerous, and he lost one of his legs in the accident. For many people, that injury would have ended everything. But Andrew chose a different path. He decided to invent something that would protect other workers from suffering the same fate. In 1897, he patented his first famous invention, the Jenny coupler. This device automatically connected railroad cars without requiring workers to stand between them. The impact was immediate and life-saving. The Jenny coupler reduced serious injuries and deaths on the railroad. It made train travel safer for workers and passengers alike. He sold the rights to his invention for $50,000, which would today equal about $1.5 million. His invention was so important that it helped lead to the Federal Safety Appliance Act, a law that required railroads to use automatic couplers and other safety equipment. Andrew Jackson Beard passed away in 1921, but his impact did not fade. In 2006, he was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame, honoring his role in transforming railroad safety. Andrew's story teaches us powerful lessons. Hard experiences can lead to meaningful change. Invention can save lives. And one person's idea can protect generations to come, like his did. Because of Andrew, railroad work became safer and countless families were spared tragedy. So the next time you see a train safely traveling down the tracks, remember Andrew Jackson Beard, the man who turned pain into protection. Thank you for listening to this episode of Once Upon a Time in Black History. My name is Tamara Shiloh, and please stay curious and keep learning. See you next time. Thank you for tuning in to Once Upon a Time in Black History. For more information on this topic and others, visit the Multicultural Bookstore at multiculturalbookstore.com. And again, if you want to advertise in our podcast for a mere $25, please contact me at tamarashiloh@gmail.com. See you next time.